Of a Blobby Butler stream of F122. It's slightly different this time. We're with TSL in Bahrain, and they've got their own custom teams, which is very interesting. So rather than the normal F1 cars, you'll see custom cars. They're split into 4 teams, or 4 or 5 teams, I believe, and yeah, we've got short qualifying 18-minute session, I believe it is. Is that 18 or 8? I can't remember. Let's wait and see what comes up. And then a 50% race. Yeah, 18 minutes of quali, and then a 50% race here in the Bahrain desert. Could do with some of that desert weather here in Britain at the moment, as it's quite chilly and rather wet. So, welcome in, say hello in the chat and give us a follow if you're joining us for the first time. Some of the names you will recognise from Monday from DRS League. If you watch us on a Monday, the schedule from now forwards will be Monday 8 PM DRS on commentary, followed by PRL Realistic League where I'm driving, usually badly, and then Thursday's the same 8 PM comms for this league, TSL, and then back in Prospects again in Tier 3 on a Thursday, me driving from 10. So 8 PM Mondays and Thursdays I'm on comms, 10 PM Mondays and Thursdays I'm racing. That'll be the schedule from now forwards, as the first couple of cars leave the pits. Here I'm going to sort out my menus. The track map there, and we want lap data, and we want detail of the best lap and the gap to fastest. There we go, that's better. And now we'll see who's out first. One of the white ones, here we go. It's Psych Snipes first on his way round. That. We'll try to keep you up to date with all the laps as they finish. As a lot of these are now on their out laps. I'll just go in the Discord and find the teams again, so I can try to keep up for you. Work out who's who. That's the one I want, yes. So this is the Rebellion that we're looking at now. The Rebellion team, MK5 on bags, Psych Snipes, Miller Vanilla, Andy Rudin and Brad Mason. They're all in with the white/grey icons. That's this car that you're looking at now. The green cars are Team Paddy Power. We've got Nevin Holan and Bunny's Vengeance in. A couple of those missing at the moment. The red is the Scuderia Fiorano team of Smug Git, Swanton Bomb, UJGC, Marnis and Indeniamum. They're all in the chat there. They're all in the race there. And the Show Must Grow Jean is the other one who's got a black icon, I believe. Let's go and look at one of those, if any of them are out. That is the Show Must Grow Jean, and that's Sime, Scornful Griffin, Wavy, Joker, and TMK. So those are your teams. Apologise if I don't remember those straight away. It's brand new to me. And I think we've got a first lap set by Psych Snipes with a 1:31.3. And coming next to finish is Neben Holan with a 1:30.1. So that sets the standard. The next one round is going to be Miller Vanilla. Comes round the final corner. And Miller Vanilla sets a 129.9 and takes provisional pole. Next round is MK5 on bags, 129.8. So far everybody improving as they go round. We'll look for the next one, which is In Dynamum. No, he was just starting his lap. Bunny's Vengeance, 128.9. Wavy, 129.1. Brad Mason and Joker and Syme are all in the 129s. I've missed a little few there, I do apologise. Mansis now 128.9 and UJ also 128.9. Second and third. Everybody wasted little time here in getting some laps in. There appears to only be one car in the pits at this point. As Smug is going to come round now. He's got an invalid lap. So that's going to be no good to him. Let's see. Scornful is just starting his lap. Andy Rudin is in the pits. Miller Vanilla is entering the pits. As will MK5 on bags be doing. So let's have a look at... Oh, In Dynamum has also invalidated. Let's see what else is going on. Is Joker on a lap? Or is he pitting? He's pitting. Brad Mason pitting. Is Smug going to be going for another flyer here? Let's see what Swanton Bomb can do as he enters the straight now. And Swanton Bomb goes fourth, 129.1. Back to Smug as he completes his lap. No, he doesn't. He's pitting. So Smug yet to complete a lap along with In Dynamum, who is back in the pits now. And welcome in Boogie T Slime is now in as well. A late joiner for the Paddy Power team. Now, who have we out on track? Not many at the moment. Who are not on out laps? Maybe TMK is on a lap here. Use a bit of curb there on the exit. Round the final corner then. And into the pits. So not a flying lap then. Difficult to try and see who's on what lap at the moment, whether they're on their out laps, in laps, flying laps. We will try to keep an eye as Neben Holan goes across the line. A 130.1 is not improved. Got a yellow in sector 1 just as somebody slowed down a bit. Andy Rudin now. Is he going to set a time this time? Round he comes and goes a 1:29.2, and that puts him in 7th place. Boogie T Slime just starting his fast lap, his first attempt, and MK5 on bags. 1:29.8 still. Not improved so far. Let's have a look, see who that is coming round now. It's Mansis, and he's not improved. May have been on an outlap. Swanson and UJ are both on outlaps. Smug back out now, he is. And is going for another attempt. In Dynamum also. May have some problems with my timing screen. Here comes Boogie. What's Boogie going to do here for the Paddy Power team? Oh, 1:29.3 and into 8th place. So just Smug Git and In Dynamum now without setting laps as MK5 on bags. Goes provisional pole, 1:28.7. And Syme beats it, 1:28.6. And Mansis beats it, 1:28.5. Fantastic run there. 3 drivers all going progressively quicker and taking provisional pole from each other. Scornful is just starting another lap. Very difficult to keep up. Smug Git goes 1:29.8 and that's 17th at the moment. Very difficult to keep up with who's doing what here, and the In Dynamum now with a 1:29.0 goes into 8th behind Psych Snipes. With only 4 teams and 4 different coloured icons on the track, it's quite tough to get to the right person finishing when they actually are finishing. So bear with me on that front. A lot of people coming back into the pits now after their second runs. Swanton is up to 3rd. MK5 on bags is 4th. Still plenty of time for that to change. Let's have a look which of the Furianos is coming round now. Smug is coming round. Is he pitting? He is. And one of his teammates is also pitting right behind. As are 2 of the Grosjeans. Three of them, because that's Wavy going in there as well. And In Dynamum as well. Do we have anyone going over the finish line at the moment? We don't. Everyone going back into the pits. couple of the Rebellion team there pitting. Now we've not got a lot going on out on track at the moment. Everybody getting a tyre change and getting ready for their last runs. Swanton Bomb comes down the last corner. I think he's going to be going in the pits as well. He is indeed. Who else is left out on track? Scornful is out on track. Is he going? He is going to the line. No, he's not. He's going to the pits. So just Miller Vanilla. And he goes 129.6, which keeps him 16th. A couple of the other Rebellion cars out on track on outlaps. Including MK5 on bags, who's currently 4th. And Andy Rudin, who is currently 11th. 2.5 minutes remaining in the session. Of course, if you hit the checkered flag, before the time expires, if you hit the line before the time expires, you can then complete your lap. But if you hit the checkered flag, that's you finished with. So there'll be a lot now racing out of the pits to try and get round within that 2 minutes to start their last flying lap. And a big spin for Miller Vanilla. Just as we're having a look there, a big spin. And he may just make it round to start another fast lap, as everyone now except Swanton Bomb have done that, and Swanton is in fact now leaving the pits. So Miller Vanilla will be the first one to complete his final flying lap. We will stay with Miller Vanilla for now, as everyone else is just starting or trying to get round to start their fast laps. And Miller Vanilla has invalidated. So we go to Swanton. No, we don't. He's on an out lap. Who do we go to? We go to... we go to the next Rebellion car, who is... that one. Or that one. So we've got Miller Vanilla there. It's Andy Rudin who we have a look at now. He'll be the next one to complete. And Swanton has really got a rush to get round here to make it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and Swanton has not made it round. Swanton has not made it round to set a lap. Andy Rudin now to set his final lap, and he goes 128.9 up into 8th place. Now somebody's off. Wavy is off. Syme is in the pits. Others are crossing the line. Here's Brad Mason, I think. No, he's not yet crossed. Bunny's Vengeance goes pole. Provisional pole for Bunny's Vengeance. 128.4. What can the Fioranos do? In Dynamom goes up to 4th. Brad Mason's up to 7th. We'll keep an eye on Mansis now. He's pitting. Mansis pitting. Who else is still going? Wavy, he's pitting, he had that spin. And I think that's everybody. So Bunny's Vengeance for the Paddy Power team takes pole here in the desert in Bahrain, with Mansis in second and Syme in third. 3 different teams in the top 3, followed by Indynamum and Swanton Bomb 4th and 5th, MK5 on bag 6th, Brad Mason 7th, Scornful Griffin 8th, Wavy in 9th, Andy Rudin in 10th, rounding off your top 10. Joker 11th, UJGC is 12th, Psych Snipes 13th, Boogie T Slime entering late is 14th, and I'll get the last few when we put the line up. We've got the formation lap to go as well, so I will take you through the whole grid as they get ready. Wow, there we go. Action packed as always. Qualifying session. The top 12 all within half a second. Boogie T Slime, as I said, 14th, with Neben Holan 15th, Smugget 16th, TMK 17th, and rounding us off is Miller Vanilla in 18th in the Rebellion. 1.1 seconds covering the entire field. So there we go. We've got a long race ahead. I believe it's in the region of 25 to 30 laps. Bunny's Vengeance, they're flying the Northern Irish flag. Bit of trivia for you. The only flag that doesn't have its own emoji. Not quite sure why that is. We've got 3 live viewers in the stream at the moment. Come and say hello, give us a follow. Say hello in the chat and I'll give you a shout out as we prepare to start this race in Bahrain. The entire field covered by 1.1 seconds in qualifying. Just shows what a good close league this is. And now we just have a slight delay while players get their strategies and setups and things all sorted, ready for the race. I'll go through the grid again for you on the formation lap. So I think we've only got 1 or 2 drivers missing from the full grid. Four viewers now live. Please do be patient while we wait for the start of this race. Yeah, if you're new to this league, just like I am, then there are 4 teams. They are custom teams of 5 drivers each team. And they are the Rebellion, which are the grey and orange cars. A bit like an old McLaren almost. MK5 on bags, Psych Snipes, Miller Vanilla, Andy Rudin and Brad Mason are in those. The black, light blue and yellow cars are the Show Must Grow Jean. That's Syme, Scornful Griffin, Wavy, Joker and TMK. The green Paddy Power cars are Boogie T Slime, Bunny's Vengeance, Neben Holan, and 2 missing today, Imlab Salga and Mats Bloom. And the red Scuderia Fiorano are Smugget, Swanton Bomb, UJGC, Mansis and Indynamum. That's how they line up. Just let's have a little look in the Discord here, see where we're... See what the delay is here. Just asking now in the Discord if I've been disconnected or glitched out or something. That appears to be a bit of a problem. No, we've got a start time coming. And hopefully, here we go. Yes, lovely. Here we go then. We have the formation lap. 29 laps of this circuit. Predicted 1 or 2 stops. Of course, we're in the desert, so no worry of rain. And Bunny's Vengeance leads them away in the green and white Paddy Power car, with Mansis second in what looks like the Ferrari. It's the Scuderia Fiorano team. Very much looks like that red and yellow Ferrari that they did a couple of races last season. Syme is in third in The Show Must Grow Jean. It looks like a blacked out version of an old Benetton perhaps with the blue and yellow. In Dynamom and Swanton Bomb are the next two, with the first of the Rebellion cars, which I still think looks like a bit of an old McLaren. That's MK5 on bags, followed by teammates Brad Mason and followed by his teammate, one of his teammates, Brad Mason. Then it's Scornful Griffin and Wavy, 8th and 9th. Andy Rudin is 10th, with Joker in 11th. UJGC is 12th. Syke Snipes is 13th. He had a bit of a disconnection problem. I'm hoping he's back and sorted now, with a pair of Paddy Powers behind 14th Boogie T Slime and 15th Nebben Holan. 16th is Smug Git, with TMK in 17th. And rounding off the grid at the back is Miller Vanilla. I think a few have fallen out of order on this formation lap. But as always, we'll wait for them to get to the grid and see how they park. Give us a prediction how many DQs for missing the grid slots. I say normally around 5 or 6. Let's see. We'll just change this detail to tyres. Everyone on medium or hard. Nobody gambling on softs to start with. As the grid forms up, we've got one disqualified there. Two, 3, 4. One more for my prediction. Nope, just 4. We've got 7 viewers live in the chat as 5 lights now go off and away we go. And it's a bit of a slow start for Bunny's Vengeance. And Mansis maybe can get somewhere. This camera view is awful, but we'll just wait for it to change. as In Dynamum is into the lead ahead of Bunny's Vengeance. Simon third. Is everyone getting through there okay? They are so far. In Dynamum leads. Bunny's Vengeance in second now. UJ has got a time penalty already and has fallen down a few places. TMK and Miller Vanilla scrapping at the back. And there's another scrap here with Scornful and Andy Rudin. Big scrapping on the first lap. Everyone getting around safely. UJ goes wide there, but gets away with it as Scornful takes Andy Rudin, and so does UJ now. And Snipes is going in there. Oh, Snipes has spun! And he's in the wall! Snipe is in the wall! Snipes, just as I turned to him, he was scrapping away, and he's now in the wall and down to last. Might have to pit as well if he has damage. Bunny's Vengeance now right up on In Dynamum and contact! He nudged him through the corner there. Bunny's Vengeance a bit over-eager to get the pass on In Dynamum, and he did nudge him. He's now got the position back, and Bunny's Vengeance is back into the lead. Sime is keeping a close eye on this battle in the front two, trying to capitalise on any mistakes. As the other two Paddy Powers are battling down the order with Smug Git, TMK. Look at the two Paddy Powers side by side. Side by side, and maybe contact between the two Paddy Power cars there. Boogie T Slime getting the better of Neb and Holan. And Smug Get making a dive there on TMK at the same time just behind. Scrapping away throughout this order. Joker and MK5 is very wide there. Joker takes MK5. Miller Vanilla goes up another place from the back of the grid. Too much action to keep an eye on everything at the moment. A crazy start here, but Bunny's Vengeance leads. He's a second clear, so he's out of the DRS range for when it begins next lap. Sime is third with Swanton Bomb fourth and Mansis fifth. Mansis may be suffering a little, starting on the hard tyres. Joker is next with MK5 on bags, who's lost a position there. Brad Mason is behind him. Wavy and UJ GC, who got a penalty on the first lap. I don't know how. I think maybe he had to dive off the track to avoid a collision. Andy Rudin is in 11th and just had a little wobble there as I came to him. Scornful Griffin is next with Boogie T Slime and Naben Horan. Smug Git, Miller Vanilla, TMK and Syke Snipes at the back. Is tailed on, he's tacked onto the tail of the field. He's not detached. Didn't get damage from that spin, but he is now at the back. Let's have a look, see who's closest together at the moment. Sime is having a good look there at In Dynamum. And UJ also having a look at Wavy, taking the longer way round. For the medium tyre runners, seemingly doing the best at the moment. The top four all on the mediums. And Sime is getting mightily close to In Dynamum, and he's got the DRS. Coming up to the first corner, they've been gapped by 2.5 seconds by Bunny's Vengeance in front, and now Sime takes second place. In Dynamum will look for a switchback, but it's not going to happen on that occasion. He might have another go with DRS here though, and has a look round the outside now for the switchback. and he looks for the switchback, but can he make it stick? He can't. Syme retains second place there after his move on the first corner. And now in Dynamum has his two teammates behind, Swanton Bomb and Mansis. And they've got a bit of a gap to Joker in sixth. Mansis there with a better exit. He'll have a look at Swanton now. Nothing doing this time for Mansis. Wavy is also close to Brad Mason, and he's got UJGC for company behind him as well. Still very close on track at the moment. Is UJ going to have a look? It's not far enough forward this time. Here comes Swanton Bomb with the DRS open. Everybody's got the DRS open. So nothing doing there. Brad Mason does make an overtake on MK5 on Bags. And Wavy will look to follow him. Boogie T Slime has overtaken Scornful Griffin. Battling throughout this field at the moment. Big scraps going on. Not many gaps. Just how we like to see it. Of course, tyre strategy will come into it later, with some on hard tyres, some on mediums. I would assume everybody will be going for the one-stop strategy, barring any problems with safety cars, etc. As Mansis is overtaken by Joker. Mansis must have had a problem there, because Joker was a couple of seconds detached. And Boogie T Slime again battling with Scornful Griffin. Wheel-to-wheel racing here as Syke Snipes is making his way back up through the field. He's up to 15th, or is he, as he races Smug Git round. They're still too wide. And gets the position, but for how long as he has a wobble? Smug will fancy this back here. And not quite this time. He's going to wait for DRS along the main straight. We go back to the front as in Dynamum now. He's having a look at Syme. Bunny's Vengeance is away in the distance, 3.5 seconds now. The gap to the leader. After he had some trouble off the start, he regained the lead and he's driven off into the distance. In Dynamum is right on Syme's case for second. And Bunny's Vengeance is off! Just as another commentator's curse, just as I said, he's driven off into the distance, he's gone off and he's gone down to 6th. And Syme is now in the lead, with Dynamum in second. Swanton Bomb is up to 3rd and Joker is now 4th. A nightmare for Bunny's Vengeance there. I didn't see what happened to him. We've got a yellow in sector 2 and 3, and it might be another one of the Paddy Power cars. It's Naben Holan who's come to a stop. Naben Holan is at the back now. What a disastrous lap for the Paddy Power team. First, Bunny's Vengeance loses the lead, as we see Wavy is going into the pits. So maybe Wavy had a collision or something go wrong there. Syme still leads. In Dynamum is right on his gearbox. Disastrous lap for the Paddy Power team there, losing the lead, and then another one going to the back. Swanton is having a look at in Dynamum. They're all pretty close at the front. Joker has now caught onto this as well, as has Mansis, and Bunny's Vengeance is going to need some vengeance after his spin or whatever happened to him. I didn't see it, as he's now 6th, but still right on this battle, which is going to be 4, 5, 6-way battle for the lead the way it's going. Very, very evenly matched here. All 18 still running as we're a quarter way through. Bunny's Vengeance sets the fastest lap of the race. And we've got cars all over the shop here. Bunny's Vengeance is having a look at Mansis. They're all getting through. And Bunny's Vengeance makes it stick. Bunny's Vengeance up into 5th place, and we've got another yellow flag in Sector 3 for Naben Holan again. Naben Holan again has had a problem and he's running 2nd to last. Wavy is last but has pitted, and Boogie T Slime has now spun. What is happening to the Paddy Power cars? Boogie T Slime is down to 16th after a spin as well. And now Dynamum's had a problem. Dynamum has got a time penalty and has dropped right down the order from battling for the lead. And now a yellow in Sector 1. I think that's one of the Paddy Powers again. But Dynamum has now dropped right down. Yellow flags all over the place. Syme leads on his gap. Swanton out of the DRS zone. Joker is up to 3rd. Bunny's Vengeance is 4th. Mance is 5th. Brad Mason up to 6th. Dynamum dropped to 7th. MK5 on bags is 8th. UJGC is 9th. And Andy Rudin rounds off the top 10. Naben Holan is having an absolute nightmare out there. I think he's burnt his tyres out, and an overtake there possibly for MK5. He's going very defensive, and is UJ getting the position? No, he isn't. Some excellent racing. Bunny's Vengeance very, very close in behind Joker now. Gets the DRS open. Joker has it as well, I believe. But there, look how close they are there. Look how close they are as Syke Snipes overtakes Scornful Griffin. It's a good recovery drive so far for Syke Snipes from the back after a spin. He's up to 11th. His next target will be to catch one of his teammates, Andy Rudin, before those medium tyres start to give up. I guess around lap 12 will be the pit window for the medium runners. The top 4 all currently on medium tyres. Don't think anyone's going to gamble for softs. Think it will be a straight one stop to hards, unless we see a safety car situation. That's UJGC and MK5 battling again. And right in front of them, Dynamum and Brad Mason. And both Furianos get the better of those battles. Impossible to know where to look at the moment. Syke Snipes is catching his teammate Andy Rudin in the final points place. And we've got somebody off. Somebody's in trouble. It's Dynamum again. Dynamum again is off. and this time drops down to 12th. And another yellow in sector 1. I think that's Nathan Holland again having a real bad time of it today. But we've managed to survive these incidents without a safety car so far. Swanton now with the DRS. I think he'll be too far back. He's just weaving to break the slipstream as Buddy's Vengeance makes a move on Joker. Is he going to get the switch back? Brad Mason's pitting. Oh, he had just a little wobble just as he was about to exit the corner. And that has interested Mansis, whose hard tyres might be coming into their own now. This is a great battle. The leaders are going to be coming up to lap Neb and Holland shortly. Another wobble there for Buddy's Vengeance. Can Mansis take any advantage? Cracking scrap here. 4th, 5th, third, 4th and 5th. Syme is out in the lead, but only by half a second or so from Swanton Bomb. MK5 on Bags has got a 3-second penalty there. The old track limit penalties now starting to come in to effect as Buddy's Vengeance goes a little bit deep into that corner. Joker is off into the pits. Maybe a bit earlier than I thought. And Mansis is coming past Buddy's Vengeance. Is he? They're wheel to wheel go through the first couple of corners. Buddy's has the inside and keeps the position. Also in the pits, Sykes Stokes and in Dynamum. They'll be trying to go to the hard tyres to the end. Nevin Holland is off again. And now they will be coming up to lap him shortly. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way. Syme leads by half a second from Swanton Bomb. Bit of a gap to Buddy's Vengeance, who has been battling with Mansis and Joker before Joker pitted. UJGC is now up to 5th. And those hard tyre runners will now feel the benefit as their medium tyre rivals will pit before them. I'm expecting the front 3 to be pitting in the next couple of laps. We'll stay with this as Syme is pitting. And so is Swanton Bomb. So Buddy's Vengeance goes into the lead. Let's see where they come out. And Syme just gets ahead. Gets out ahead. But they've dropped down to 10th and 11th. Joker is 13th and 6 seconds behind. So maybe going early wasn't the one for him. Buddy's Vengeance, I'm expecting, will pit soon on the mediums. The hard runners, I'd expect maybe lap 16, 17. Could we see somebody try to go lap 20, 21 and go to softs on a one-stopper? Probably not. We've got a yellow flag, and it's Boogie T Slime has spun. And it's not been good. He's got no front wing. It's not been a good evening for the Paddy Power team other than Buddy's Vengeance, who at the moment is in the lead, but now pits from the lead as I expected. MK5 pits as well, but he's got a 5-second speeding in the pit lane penalty. Mansis and UJ are now the front two. Andy Rudin and Scornful are next. See where Bunnies and MK5 come back out. Neben Holland has been disqualified. Neben Holland has been disqualified. Bunnies is out ahead of Syme. MK5 on Bags and Swanton has dropped behind MK5 on Bags, but not for long. There's the overtake for you. Swanton back in front of MK5 on Bags, who has a couple of penalties to deal with as well. He's on the medium tyre, MK5 on Bags, and that will be a bit of a struggle to get to the end, I think. Boogie T Slime is in the pits to replace his front wing. And Syme is again chasing Bunny's Vengeance. And is he going to make a move here? He's going to try, but he's not quite getting it. Mansis and UJ go through for another lap. As do Andy and Scornful. And Smug. TMK and Miller Vanilla, who was last, is now 7th. Of course, those front 7 yet to box in this race. Syme now making the move on Bunny's Vengeance. Up into turn 1 and makes it stick, but Bunny's will go back up the inside. Bunnies is going back up the inside. Little bit of a wobble. Bunnies now trying to go around the outside of the next corner. And Syme covers that off. Syme up into 8th, which could be the net lead once everybody pits. Swanton and MK5 are right there as well. But for now it is P8, but net, that'll be the lead as MK5 on Bags passes Swanton in this battle. These are the net top 4 really. As Mansis, UJ go through for another lap. MK5 setting a purple sector 2 there. Nobody pitting on this lap of the front 7. They're all going on to lap 16 on these hard tyres. Could any of them stretch? MK5 on Bag sets the fastest lap of the race, a 1:31.8. And Bunny's Vengeance overtakes Syme once again. Bunny's Vengeance back in front of Syme and technically in the net lead. It is P8 at the moment. We've lost just one driver of 18 as MK5 on Bags now goes past Syme. The medium tyres working for MK5 on Bags for now, but he's got penalties and they're not going to possibly last to the end. Who knows? Could any of these front 7 stretch those tyres out to lap 2021 and go for a soft tyre to the end? Is that possible here? Who knows? Fascinating racing amongst these 4 who have been the front runners before the pit stops. We'll have a look further up the order as Scornful is getting a bit close to Andy Rudin, and Andy Rudin is deciding to pit now. So Andy Rudin pits, as does Smug Git. And Miller Vanilla. So that's 3 of them going on to the mediums to the end. Psych Snipe sets the fastest lap of the race. And he's actually moved right up. And is in 9th. Just a couple of seconds behind Swanton Bomb. Swanton is now after Syme. Familiar foes. And I just want to keep an eye on the front 2. Boogie T Slime sets the fastest lap of the race from the very back. 131.4. Mansis and UJ here. And are they both going to pit at the same time? No! No! Mansis pits and gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. That could be crucial. That could be crucial. UJGC goes on and continues into the lead. Scornful Griffin and Mansis are in the pits. What's TMK going to do? He pits as well. So just UJGC now left to pit. Buddy's Vengeance is up to 3rd. Mansis comes out in 2nd. The long stint has worked beautifully for Mansis. And we've got a problem at the back for Brad Mason, I think. A problem there at the back for Brad Mason. Everyone now getting back into their proper order. UJGC is going to try and extend, while Mansis, Buddy's Vengeance and MK5 on bags are battling away. Here goes Buddies again, up the inside. Buddies makes the corner. MK5 on bags is going to make it 3 wide. They're 3 wide down the straight. MK5 on bags is on the inside. Mansis on the outside, is he going to get it? MK5 on bags overtakes both of them. And Buddies is going to try and keep it going around the outside. Amazing racing. MK5 on bags is up to 2nd. UJ's in the pits. Where's he going to come out? UJ is leaving the pits as MK5 on bags turns into the main straight. And UJ is is he going to keep the lead? He's coming out now. And they're all scrapping behind him. UJ keeps the lead. And MK5 on bags is defending from Mansis again. And Buddy's Vengeance is right behind as well. Mansis, MK5 on bags. Mansis gets 2nd. Buddy's Vengeance is up to 3rd. And MK5 on bags, after the double overtake last lap, has now been double overtaken back again. Incredible stuff. UJGC has got the strategy absolutely spot on. He stayed out the longest on the hard tyres and he's got his reward. He's first, but Mansis is now right on his tail with UJ. With Buddy's Vengeance, MK5, the top 4. Syme has dropped back but only a little bit, along with Swanton Bomb, and Psych Snipe's recovery drive has now got him up to 7th. But his tyres are already 7 laps old, so they may struggle at the end. And we've got somebody else off. I think that was Wavy going off. As we go back to the leaders, because Mansis now is going to have a good go with DRS on one of his teammates, UJGC. Just take a look at the penalties while we're here as well, because 3 seconds for UJ, 5 for Mansis, 8 for MK5 as Swanton overtakes Syme into turn 1. So your technical net leader is Bunny's Vengeance still, as Scornful Griffin is overtaken by Joker. Swanton and Syme swapping places again. Scornful and Joker doing the same thing. We go too wide here. And a bit flew off. There must have been contact because I saw a bit of cargo flying. And that might interest Psych Snipes behind Swanton to have a look. Swanton has lost an end plate on that front wing. Psych Snipes might now fancy it. With Andy Rudin looking on behind, Psych Snipes does overtake Swanton Bomb for 6th. The front two both have penalties. So Bunny's Vengeance has just got to stay within that 3 seconds of UJ. We'll go back to tyres because they might well be a factor. Bunny's on the hards. The top two are on the newest mediums as Andy Rudin overtakes Swanton. Or does he? Swanton keeps the place, but he's going to struggle here and Andy Rudin overtakes him and Swanton's going to have to pit again. He's going to have to pit after breaking the front wing, and Mansis takes the lead of the race. Mansis takes the lead over GC. But of course with the penalties, if UJ going back up the inside. Bunny's Vengeance has now dropped back a little bit as these two scrap, and they keep scrapping. And Mansis keeps the position. Bunny's Vengeance just needs to keep in touch with these at the front, and it's going to be his victory. MK5 on Bags has dropped back a bit, and Wavy is out! It's a pit and quit. It's a pit and quit for Wavy. That shouldn't cause any problems. He's pit and quit, so maybe his car will come back out and then disappear, but that should be fine. We'll go back up to the front two. Apologies to you guys in the midfield, but the front has been so close that I've had to stick to this. Here goes UJGC this time with the DRS Open to make the move back on Mansis. Psych Snipes, what a drive. He's now 5th. He overtakes Syme. And he's 5th from the back. Incredible drive. And could yet fancy going higher with the penalties ahead. Little wobble there though, and Syme's going to gobble that place straight back up. The only thing for Syme and Psych Snipes is going to be tyre wear, because they've got 7 laps to go and their tyres are already reaching the age of 10 laps, same as Joker and in Dynamum a bit further back in the field, as Miller Vanilla overtakes TMK. Bunny's Vengeance sticking now to the back of this front two. And he's doing all he needs to do to win this race. MK5 on Bags has had to pit again. We thought that might happen with the medium tyres. He's now going to hope to get on softs and be able to gain a few places. We'll also get rid of one of those penalties, but he has dropped right down to 14th. So he's going to have a lot of work to do to get back up into the points. Syme is chasing Sykes Snipes, who is now up to 4th. Incredible drive from Sykes Snipes after the spin at the beginning. 4th place and looking good to try and close the gap for a podium if he can keep the pace up with these hard tyres. Here go the front three again, they're very close together. Mansis leads from UJGC, but both have penalties, meaning Bunny's Vengeance in 3rd is the net leader. And we've got a yellow in Sector 2, and I believe that might be TMK who has spun. TMK spun there, but he's still going, and I believe his front wing is still intact. So that's good. UJGC, here we go again, into that first corner. They're scrapping away. Andy Rudin now getting close to Syme as well, whose pace seems to have fallen away since the pit stop. Having said that, he is right chasing behind Sykes Snipes as Boogie T Slime picks up a penalty. He's currently our last remaining runner in 16th. Just over 5 laps left to go. Mansis leads by a small margin to UJGC. Bunny's Vengeance just staying with them, knowing that he's doing enough for the win at the moment. Sykes Snipes is dropping back from the front three as his tyres begin to age. He's got Syme behind him, he's got Andy Rudin ready to make the move on him. Andy Rudin now going to go up the inside of Syme into 5th place. And leaves him no chance of a switch back, but he will get DRS. They both get DRS on the next part of the track. And Syme's going to look at a dive up the inside. No, he isn't. MK5 on bag sets the fastest lap of the race, unsurprising as he's now on soft tyres. He's still got an awful lot of work to do if he's going to get in the top 10, as a few more penalties start to come. In Dynamum and TMK both picking up penalties in the last couple of seconds. We go back to the leaders as Mansis cannot get away from UJ at all, and Bunny's Vengeance sticking in there. Let's keep an eye on Andy Rudin down this straight, as he might be having a look at Sykes Snipes here. Not quite. Stormful Griffin though does take Syme, and we've got a safety car, I think. Miller Vanilla is out. Miller Vanilla is out, and Brad Mason is pitting, and I think we might have a safety car, or it might be a virtual. Who's that going slowly? That's Swanton. Have we got a safety car? Have we got a virtual? I think it's a virtual. No, we have got a full safety car. The safety car is on the track. As you'll see here, the safety car is on the track, and on lap 26 of 29, this is going to mean a 1 lap or 2 lap final shootout. Miller Vanilla it was that DNF'd. And everyone now, are they going to box for softs, Max Verstappen style, or are they going to keep out for track position? This is... Boogie T Slime knows what he's doing. He was at the back anyway. He's boxed for softs. Let's see. Mansis boxes. Mansis boxes. UJ stays out. Bunny's boxes. Mansis had to get rid of the 5-second penalty, of course. Sykes Snipes boxes. Andy Rudin stays out. Scornful stays out. Symes stays out on old hards. Let's see where the others come out. Smug Git is going up the order as he's not pitting. So he's up to 5th. Bunnies is 6th. Mansis 7th. Losing a place there with that 5-second penalty, but getting off his record. Syke Snipes is 8th. TMK is 9th. Joker is 10th having boxed. Indynamum is 11th having boxed. Swanton hasn't boxed and is 12th. Brad Mason is 13th. He boxed as a result of the crash, I believe. MK5 on Bags is boxing. And Boogie T Slime is at the back. They're all going to have to catch the safety car as quickly as they can. MK5 I think was serving a penalty as well. Let's look at the penalties we've got now. Indynamum was 6. UJ in the lead with 3. TMK, MK5 and Boogie with 3. The pit lane speeders have got rid of their penalties. And now we're spread out too much. The safety car's in this lap. I was about to say that we're spread out too far for the safety car to be straight in. But it is straight in. We're going to have 2 laps of absolute wheel-to-wheel racing to decide this. Let's put the tyres back on because that's all important. The top 5 are not on fresh tyres. As you can see, Bunny's Vengeance, who was the net leader, is now 6th and is the first of the soft runners, but will he be able to pass the 5 drivers in front? We've got 2 laps remaining as we cross the line. And I believe we've got someone off at the back as Bunny's Vengeance and Smug are battling already. And Bunny's Vengeance has already got 1 place. Mansis and Smug. Smug has dropped down to 7th. Bunny's Vengeance now. His next target is Syme. The soft tyres giving him so much more grip, so much more pace. How much of an impact is it going to make? Can he do it? He's going to go up the inside here of Syme and take 4th place now. Or is he? Syme battles back and takes the place back, and contact! Contact as Boogie T Slime pits and speeds in the pits, and Joker is off at the back. Joker's got off there. I'm going to stick with this battle because it is going to be the battle for the win. Bunny's Vengeance and Syme. Bunny's Vengeance pushed wide off the track. He's right off the track there, Bunny's Vengeance. And Syme, and now look at Syke Snipes! Syke Snipes coming up the inside of both of them! Incredible! Incredible! And there's Mansis! Mansis as well! They're 4 wide! Incredible racing! Syke Snipes! Who's going to get the better of this? Bunny's Vengeance looks like he's lost out big time. Syke Snipes does take 4th place. Mansis is 5th. Mansis is now off. Mansis has gone off. Moses has gone off, but he's still going. And up the inside of Sykes Snipes with Buddy's Vengeance right in with them. And Buddy's Vengeance now overtakes Mansis. And Mansis throws it back on the inside of Buddy's Vengeance. We've got another yellow flag. And that is in Dynamite, I believe, who's crashed at the back. But we're not leaving this battle. UJ has now got a 1.7 gap and he needs 3 seconds. Andy Rudin is in for the win at the moment. It is the last lap. The battling has been incredible. Scornful Griffin, the ones who stayed out are going to be the ones who got the podium. But with this penalty, UJ is not going to be able to do enough. I do not believe. He hits the checkered flag, but Andy Rudin wins in Bahrain. Scornful Griffin is third. Sykes Snipes, what an incredible race from him. He's fourth. Syme is fifth. Mansis is sixth. Smug is seventh. Swanson is eighth. And Buddy's Vengeance in the end dropped all the way back to ninth, with Brad Mason finishing 10th. TMK 11th, Joker 12th, in Dynamum coming across in 13th, and MK5 on Bags and Boogie T Slime are going to be your last two finishers. Wow, that was incredible. Andy Rudin takes the win. Staying out under the safety car was the correct call. UJ, an incredible race from the midfield, the hard tyres, and then he got mudded by the safety car really. He stayed out and it got him a podium, but the penalty cost him. MK5 on Bags going for a little donutting session there before he crosses the line. Scornful Griffin, quiet race, but finished third. Sykes Snipes, fourth place from right at the very back. And a horrible day. Sykes Snipes rightly the driver of the day after coming from the back to finish fourth. A horrible day for the Paddy Power team. Buddy's Vengeance, in the end, I don't know what happened to him on the last lap, but in the end ended up finishing ninth. Which, when he was battling, he was net leader until that safety car. Pitted, got involved in some battles, and it went wrong for the Paddy Power driver. Andy Rudin the winner then. For the Rebellion team, with UJGC for Furiano in second, Scornful Griffin third for Grosjean. Fourth, Sykes Snipes in the Rebellion, what a drive. Fifth, Syme with Mansis in sixth, Smug Git seventh, and Swanton Bomb in eighth. Buddy's Vengeance ending up ninth, with Brad Mason taking 10th. TMK 11th with Joker 12th, in Dynamon 13th, Boogie T Slime 14th, MK5 15th. Boogie T Slime took the fastest lap with 129.7. Your DNFs and disqualifications: Miller Vanilla, Wavy, and Neben Holan, your non-finishers. Boogie T Slime, hello. Thank you for coming in the chat there. You got the fastest lap, but unfortunately no points, finishing in 14th. And that is going to be it from me for now. I'll be back in about half an hour's time, and you'll be able to watch how bad I am at racing as we go to Austin, Circuit of the Americas, for Prospects E-Racing League Tier 3 pre-season. But for now, from the TSL, it's goodbye from me, Blobby Butler.